Okay, everything's working, it looks like. Okay, now I need to actually. Live chat's not working, so I need to open my phone. Gee. Okay, while I wait for everything to load. Okay, so to just for the quickly, I'm not gonna go too far because yeah, there's a lot to read and then there's a lot of practice to go through. Even though I usually skip it, it's not loading properly. I get the pages are loading slowly, so I've tried to get to the end of the practice. But depending on how far we get through, if how fast I get through the grammar bit, I might just skim through the practice bit to get it over and done with, and then start off. Uh, we'll see. I'm not going to make any assumptions on how far I can get today. I'll be surprised if I can at least finish the lesson, because yeah, but I feel like I'm doing good. I'm not doing good. I mean, I'm feeling I've got the motivation to do it. Usually I don't. Okay. Uh, there we go. Now I can see chat, and so yeah. Well, let's get into it. Okay. In this, in this and in this and the next lesson. Okay, short forms. In this and the next lesson, we will learn a lot of paradigrams of conjugation, which we will call short. We start worrying about their meaning and how they are used. Let's first see what they look like. It should be obvious why they are called short forms. We will list the already familiar, already fam- you'll list the already familiar long forms to the right in this table below. Okay, so verbs yo mu, yo mimas, I e adjectives ka wa kawaii, kawaii des. Na adjectives shi tsu gu is it shi gu ka da shi gu no zu sorry shi zu ka da shi zu ka des ga ku sen da gaku sen da gaku sen des. I don't know if anything I said was right. Present tense negatives. Verbs. Yo ma yo ma na nai. Yo my nai. Yo my nai. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly. Yo mi masen. Yo mi masen. Kawaii. Ka wa ku nai. Ka wa kawaii ku arimasen. Shizuka shi Shizukada. Shizukada. Shizuka nai. Shizuka ja arimasen. Gakusen ja nai. Gakusen ja arimasen. The following rules summarize how short forms are constructed. Verbs verbs and adjectives in the affirmative a above. I don't know what that means. In the affirmation affirmation fifth. I don't know why that's so hard. A above. Some as their dictionary forms, not Na adjectives and nouns plus des in the affirmative affirmation affirmatives. Tives, I don't know. But be above. Replace des with ta, e and na adjectives and noun plus des in the negative, d above. Okay, d aboves. Okay. Replace arimasen with na. Okay. Okay, so this is just saying, so this is the long form, and then this is the short form, and you're replacing this with this, and this with that. Okay. Um, okay, I understood this a little bit now. Various names have long given to the paradigm. I don't. I feel like I'm on the verge of the word, but I'm not getting it right. They include plain forms, informal forms, and direct style. Long forms, on the other hand, are often called polite forms. Forms follow formal forms and distilled style. As as noted in lesson 5, the adjective e, 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 e is irregular. Its negative it's negative in negative. What am I talking about? The adjective air is irregular. Its negative short form is yokunai. Yokunai. Verbs in the negative need to be analyzed in more detail because ru, u, and irregular verbs conjugate differently. Negative short forms. Negative short forms. Okay. Negative short forms of verbs see above. Ru verbs take the final ru. Making so many dumb mistakes. Take the final ru off and add na. Taberu, tabenai. I feel like I'm saying the word wrong. Tabenai. Tabenai. U verbs take the final u off and add anai. Ka, kaku, ka, nai. Su, sukuru, sukuranai. Sukuranai. Nanatsu, nanasa, nanasa, nai. O, oyoku, oyoganai. Okay, so from what I can tell from these, I'm just noticing is there's an R there, and so it doesn't replace the R, it just takes the U off and adds thing. Okay. Kitsu, kita, nai. Okay, so this one took the SU off, which makes sense. Yo, bu, yo, ba, nai. Yo, ba, nai. She, she, nu, she, nai. She, nai. I don't know if I'm pretty sure I'm saying none of these correct. Ka, u, ka, wa, nai. Yo, yo, ma, nai. Irregular verbs. Suru, shi, nai. Suru, shi, nai. Kuru, ko, nai. Exceptions. Aru, nai. With verbs in the negative, The following 3 points are worth noting. The negative short forms of verbs that end with the hiragana u and are wa nai instead of a nai. Okay, which makes sense because of this one. Okay, that makes sense. Uh, the vowel changes with the irregular verb kuru. The verb aru is the negative in the negative is nai. What we now turn to discussion of how we utilize short forms. In this lesson, we will learn to use these short forms in the following four exceptions. Next context. In the following four, but there's three. In represented, in represented, 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 or quoted speech. I think she said, okay. In casual conversation as signs of intimacy. In making negative requests, please don't. Okay. This suggests that the base verb, like, okay, wait, two, which one's two again? There's three, so two would be two, there's two. Two, this suggests that the base of verbs like ku, kau, and au actually end with the consonant wa. This consonant remains dominant, remains dormant when the base is followed by the vowel e. Thus, we have ka, kaimas, where what is lacking, but in its surface with the vowel. Forgive me. The surface with the vowel a follows ka wa nai. This mystery consonant also explains why the te forms of such a verb has the small su. This just like verbs whose bases obviously end with a consonant such as toru and tsu matsu. Masu. Okay, I've got 2 pages down. I thought I was only still on the first page. There's the fourth. In expressions, ideas like I like doing or I am good at doing. Quotation. Okay, so you use of short forms. Okay, quotations. To quote a person's utterances or thoughts, you 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 use a clause ending with a predicator in the small form plus to e to to ite imashita. They said to omo imas. I think that, and so forth. To is a quotation particular which does the job of both the English word that in indirect quotations and quotation marks in direct quotation. O she Oshita Ashitas, right? Ashita she can ga arimas arimas. Susan wa Ashita Ashita she can she can ga a aru to iten imashita. Okay. Sue said that there would be an exam tomorrow. I think Sue okay, that's what we read there. Watashi wa Watashi wa Takeshi-san wa Mary-san ga suki ta suki da to omoimasu. I think Takeshi likes Mary. Casual conversations. Two people who are close friends or family members speak with short forms at the end of a sentence using them as a sign of intimacy. The use of long forms, in contrast, tends to imply the speaker's intention to keep a proper distance from the listener. Short forms then are like talking on a first name basis while looking for a looking uh, while looking while long forms are like using Mr. and Mrs. If it may not be easy to decide where it is appropriate to switch to short forms, first of all, Japanese speakers are often very conscious or seniority, seniority. A year's difference in age may, in many cases, totally preclude the possibility of establishing a truly equal relationship. Okay. Note that the present tense in Sue's original utterance, utterance, utter, dance, nope, utterance, is perceived in Mary's report. To say that you don't think something in that case, it is more common in Japanese to say it like nai nai to to oma omo imas. I think that something is not the case, then to oma to omo imasen. I don't think. Therefore, watashi wa Mary-san no watashi wa watashi wa Mary-san wa Takeshi-san ga suki ja nai to omo imasu. I don't think Mary likes Takeshi equals I think Mary doesn't like Takeshi. Takeshi. I'm pretty much sure. I'm pretty sure I'm butchering that name. Second, license to use short forms is not mutual. Senior 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 partners may feel perfectly justified in using short forms while expecting their junior partners to continue addressing them with long forms. Thus, if somebody who is older says your Japanese language safe old who is older say your Japanese language professor talks to you using short forms, they wouldn't be they would be greatly surprised if you should return the favor. Here are a few observations on the grammar of short forms as they are used in casual conversation. In the casual conversation, use of a short form question sentence do not end with the question particular ka, but with rising intonations alone. The da ends ending of na adjectives and na and noun plus des constructions constructions be in the previous section is usually dropped. Be in the previous section. Section B. I don't know what be in the previous section is, but okay. In casual conversation, hi and ie are often replaced by the less formal un and un. Uh, that's going to be really hard to remember. To request that somebody refrains from doing something, one can use a negative verbal short form plus de, de kudasai, koko de shushin wa, or koko de shushin or torai nai de kudasai. Please don't take pictures here. Negative short form plus de kudasai. Please don't. Short forms are used in constructions with verbs and adjectives are to be treated as nouns. Thus, watashi wa something ga suki desu slash kirai desu can beside describe your preference for items denoted by nouns. Okay, I don't know. These are English words, and I'm having a hard time what they mean. By noun, denoted by nouns, such as ne, 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 what the hell? Ne, 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 no, ne. So there's ne. Ne, 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 ne. Where am I? Lost. Lost. Ne, wait, ne, ne, neko, as neko. Describing your preference for activities such as swimming, drinking coffee, and studying Japanese. Add no to a verbal short form to express the idea of doing. Watashi wa no, nihongo o benkyou suru suru no ga suki desu. I like studying the Japanese language. Watashi wa he, heya heya o so soji 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 suru no I can't say suru no correct suru no ga kirai des. I don't like cleaning my room. To be good slash bad at doing something is ga jo suzu des. Okay, skilled. Jozu des is good at, and ga he ta des heta heta des. What is that correct? He des. It's poor. Okay, I think that's correct. I might be completely mistaken. I don't see any particulars and stuff, so heta des is bad at. Robert is good at cooking meals. Roboto-san wa rowing o tsukuru no ga jozu desu. Oh, so close. I felt like I was almost said that really good, but I feel like I struggled at the end. I messed up at the end. Takeshi-san wa eigo o hanasu no ga heta desu. Heta desu. Takeshi is not good at speaking English. Person, wa, activity verb, no ga. Suki, kirai, jozu, heta desu. Like doing, doesn't like doing, is good at, is poor at doing. If, it is a common mistake to use the te forms of a verb in such context, misleading by the association between teru, teru and the verb in the ing form in English. Te- Takeshi-san wa eigo o hana hana shite ga he ta des. I'm butchering that last bit because I don't know what that I don't. Considering what Roboto-san wa Okinawa no ikimashita means, the sentence, of course, is about Robert and he describes what he is doing. It is like it being uttered when the topic of Robert has already been breached. Grammatically speaking, one, the noun roboto, stand as the subject in relation to the verb iku. He he was the person who performed the going, and two, the noun is per the function of the particular wa present at the topic of the sentence. As for Robert, he went to Okinawa. What if we both know that somebody went to Okinawa recently, and I know that it was Robert, but you don't, but you didn't, don't, I will, but you don't, I will say, Roberto-san ga Okinawa ni Okinawa ni iki Mashita. Robert went to Okinawa. To describe one's skill or lack of thereof, we also okay, I don't know why my chat's still down, so I still have to use my phone, which is not that bad. Of or lack thereof. We also often use a different set of expressions, namely kato, agato, kudes, kugato, kuides is comfortable with, and ga ni ga te des des ga ne ga ni ga ni ga te des is uncomfortable with. That is incredibly hard to say. That is like a tongue twister. Watashi wa Nihongo o hanasu no ga tokui desu. I am good at comfortable with speaking Japanese. This sentence means that Robert went to Okinawa, which is English, which in English would be uttered with an extra emphasis on the name Robert. His identity is the new piece of information provided by the sentence. It is one of the functions of the particular ka. Two, two. One presents the subject of the sentence in a way such that two, the noun will fill in the blank on the information sheet. The blank on the information sheet is a question word like dare, who, and nani, what. The above sentences will fill in the blank left out by who went to Okinawa, dare ga Okinawa ni ikimashita ka, ikimashita ka, compared to dare wa Okinawa, dare wa Okinawa ni ikimashita ka. As we learnt in lesson 2, a question word that is the subject of a sentence is needed is never provided is never followed by the particular one. What? Okay, let's read that again. As we learned in lesson 2, a question word that is the subject of a sentence is never followed by the particular wa, but always by the particular ga. As we have seen, a noun that will when it refers to a question word that is the subject, is that the question word that's the subject? That's darega, which is also why this one was wrong. Darega. Okay. As we have seen, a noun that will provide the answer to such a question, question is also followed by the particular ga. Don, do, no, do, no, do, no, don no kurasu ga o mo shiroi desu ka? Which class is the most interesting? Nihongo no kurasu ga omoshiroi desu. Japanese class is kono kurasu de dare ga me 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 dare ga me ga ne o. Okay, I'm assuming that's a word or something. O ka ke te imasu ka? I'm butchering this so badly. Who wears glasses in glass? Who wears glasses in this class? Yamashita sensei ga me ga ne o ka ke te imasu. Professor Yamashita does. I am butchering these pronunciations. The word for something is nanika, and I feel like I'm saying that wrong. And the word for anything is the negative sentence is nani mo. Ow. Some and any in positive statements nanika something. Questions nanika anything. Questions, okay? Positive statements, questions. Negative statement, nani mo plus negative, not anything. Okay. 35 minutes. I think I can skim through the practice. Do I need to stop here? Those two words are used in places where the particular wa, ga, and o are expected. In these contexts, they are used on their own without the help of particulars. We will learn in lesson 10 what to do in cases where particulars other than these are expected. Ugh. The cat has brought something. Neko ga nani ka mo te kimashita. The cat brought something. Has brought something. Neko na ni na ni ka ta be ma shi ta ka. Did the cat eat anything? Ie neko wa ne ie neko wa nani mo tabemasen de shita. No, the cat didn't eat anything. Suru, most irregular verbs are compounds of nouns and the verb suru. If you have learned a irregular verb, therefore you have also learned a noun. Okay. Ben kyo, suru, ben kyo. Study, to study. Okay. Okay. I understand that now. Ryoing. This word always tricks me. Suru. I'm not going to repeat it again. Nihongo no benkyo wa tanoshi desu. Japanese language study is fun. Japanese language study is fun. Okay. Rabato-san no rowing wa oishi desu. I have no idea. No, oshi desu. I think that's correct. Robert's cooking is good. Some of these nouns can be used as objects. The object of the verb suru. Watashi wa no nihongo no benkyou o shimashita. I study Japanese compared to watashi wa nihongo o benkyou. What is changing? Oh, add o. Okay, I don't really understand, but it's okay. Benkyou shimashita. Takeshi-san wa hiya no soji o shimashita. Compared Takeshi-san wa hiya o soji shimashita. I don't know if I said anything correctly. Takeshi cleans his room. Okay, short forms. Change the affirmative to negative. I think I can do this one. I'm pretty sure I can do this one. Mi ranai. O ke ranai. I'm pretty sure all you do is remove the vowel, leave the consonant, and add anai. I'm pretty sure it's basically all of them except for no. There we go. These two and whatever. Okay, I'm going to assume this one correctly. Hopefully, I can get this one. Nai. Nai. O mo wa nai. I don't know if I'm saying that correctly, but that's from what I've learned. That's what I assume these ones are. Su mu is su ma nai. Ka ke ru nai. I don't know if any of these are correct. Kuru nai. What su re ru nai. I have no clue if I'm saying these correctly. That's the problem with practice, is I don't really have any way of knowing if I'm got them right or wrong, and no way to really know how to fix it if I got it wrong. Which I think, if I actually think about it, I should actually just take the practice pages and then have an entire stream where I just go through the practice pages and have you guys help me fix the mistakes I get if I get any. Of course, I'll get mistakes because I am not really understanding exactly what is expected of me in these practice bits. Takai, taka. Okay, change the affirmatives into negative. Takakunai. In affirmatives into negatives. Affirmatives into negatives. Okay, example. Kenki da. Kenki. Okay, I'm not even gonna try this one. This. Ooh, this is. Ooh. Nope, not even informal speech. Answer the following questions in informal speech first in the affirmative, then the negative. Yoku. I'm not even going to try that one. Answer the following questions in informal speech. I've got to do it, don't I? Kenki, Genki, un Genki, un Genki janai. Yeah, I see. This is the prime example. I don't exactly know what I really need to do here, so I'll just skip it. Make a guess about Mary using to o mo I mas. Good at. Okay. Um, I can. In theory, I should get these right, but knowing me, I'm 100% going to get these wrong. Mary-san wa Nihongo jouzu de. Nihongo ga jouzu da to omoimasu. To omoimasu. Mary-san. See, these. Nope. I can't. Is not quiet. See, I know Shizuku. I don't know enough Japanese to really answer these questions. Make a guess about the person or place below. A question below and answer the following questions. Example: Kono hito, something person wa Nihonjin desu ka? Ie Nihonjin da to omoimasu. Ie Nihongojin de janai to. Nope. Nope. Make a guess about the following things using. Nope. See, like, I know I just learned this stuff, but I physically can't think of what I need to do here. Report the following. Nope. I'm leaving it. Try pay work skip is an instant skip. What would you say when you want something not to look at the photo shashin shashin o mi na de kudasai. Okay. In theory, I should be able to not to speak English. No, I can't answer that. Not to go, if I remember correctly, iku. But then it goes not to go. No. Iku de kudasai, like that would be my first guess, but that is so wrong. Not to sleep in class. Okay, kurasu or I don't exactly remember what sleep is. It's yogi or yomi or something like that. De kudasai is like the closest I can get to answering one of these, and that is like an example on how I would answer these, and I'm probably even 100% wrong on what I just said. Didn't get it right is what I mean. Tell what Mary is good at using. Nope. Payrec noob. Use the table noob. Payrec noob. See, this is the thing. I'm stuck loading. So let's. Hopefully that doesn't do anything weird. I'm just doing this quickly, just so nothing. Okay, that seems like the loading is fixed. Because I don't know what's happened with the loading, but it is fixed. Okay. Now I'm just, I keep tapping the wrong buttons. Okay, so the loading is kind of fixed. Class activities, finds, nope. Okay. Nope, I'm leaving it in. Payware, nope. See, this is the thing, is also most of it's class related and I'm not in a class, so I can't do them. Dialogue. Okay, there we go. Took me forever, even though it doesn't feel like it's been forever, or it's not been forever, but it feels like it's been forever. I am going to stop here and I'm going to continue with this tomorrow like the usual. So I'll see you guys, even though unfortunately 6 people just joined. Yeah. But anyways, I'm ending, so I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Bye.